Okay, so good afternoon everyone. My name is Jeffrey, Product Specialist from ClubRunner, and I'll be conducting this afternoon's webinar for ClubRunner. This is CR 101, which is a brief overview of ClubRunner. I will present to you what ClubRunner is about, how you can get a great web presence for ClubRunner, and show you some of the features that we provide, which could help your club be more effective and efficient in your tasks and responsibilities in managing your club. Okay, so let's begin. Just a little background. ClubRunner, it's a web-based software geared for Rotary clubs. We did start back in 2002 for Rotary clubs, and since then we have several thousand Rotary clubs using ClubRunner in 5 continents. So we do have it in over 30 countries. ClubRunner is available in many different languages. All you need is a computer with internet connection. So it works with Windows-based computers. It works with Macs as well. So if you have a MacBook, if you have an Apple computer, it will work with that Mac computer. ClubRunner is supported with the latest browsers like Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, even Safari from Apple. And again, it is web-based. It's not a software that you need to install. ClubRunner is also in use by different organizations and groups outside of Rotary. Although we did start in Rotary, and most of us are actually Rotarians here as well, ClubRunner's founder and president of the company is a Rotarian. We do have several other groups, organizations like yacht clubs, homeowners association, fraternities, Kiwanis and Lions, of course, using ClubRunner. So what is ClubRunner? Well, ClubRunner is a web-based application. So when I say web-based, all you need is a computer with internet access. ClubRunner does provide you a website. So part of the features that we provide here, okay, so we have our website designer that allows you to create your own easy-to-use website. There's no programming skills involved. You don't need to learn HTML. You don't need to use any software to create your ClubRunner website. And if you're familiar with composing an email, or better than that, if you know how to use Microsoft Word, like composing a Word document, uploading pictures, that's really all the skills that you need in creating a great ClubRunner website. Aside from the website, we also provide a newsletter or a bulletin. So that's included with ClubRunner, and this provides you the opportunity to create and send email, even print, your weekly bulletin for your meeting, for your members. We also include a membership directory, so that's included with the database. You can do email for your members. Okay, you can send them an email. We have reports, part of the membership directory. So some of the reports that I'm gonna mention would be the Rule of 85. We have the gender report. We have dues and billing, so that you can create invoices for membership dues. We have a weekly attendance manager, so you can track your attendance during your weekly meetings. We have committee management, so you can track and organize your committees. And of course, we have the RI integration, so that's Rotary International integration. So ClubRunner's databases are integrated with Rotary International's databases. ClubRunner is actually a Rotary licensee, so we are partners with Rotary International. And we are the largest provider of software for Rotary clubs worldwide. So just to give you a quick sample of what ClubRunner websites look like, I'm going to show you a few examples here. Right, this is the Parkwood Rotary Club. They're based in Australia. And just to give you an overview of what you can have or what you can post on your ClubRunner website. So as you can see here, this club, they have their own custom banner. That's done by the club. Content-wise, that's the responsibility of the club. And as you can see here, they have what we call a carousel of images. So we have some rotating images, and here they're posting some pictures and polio now. So this is gonna make your site look more active, right? It's not stagnant. There's no out-to-date information. Another example would be this club, Orange Park. So they customize their site a little bit, which is definitely possible with ClubRunner. You can customize the style sheet. So they have this wider banner that's going across left to right, and they have some good banners advertising, their 4th of July event. You can post videos as well. on your site. So not just pictures, but you can have videos as well. Another club that I have here as a sample would be Green Hills Maitland, again in Australia. So their background, they customized that as well through custom style sheet that they did, right? So, you know, in this overview, you can see how easy it is to post content, and I will show you later on what our online editor looks like. So it's very similar to Microsoft Word. Part of the ClubRunner subscription, which includes the website, is a membership database. So here I'm going to log in, or I have logged in, and I'm going to show you some of the features that we have for the membership database. Now, when you subscribe with ClubRunner, you can send us your membership data either through a spreadsheet or from your district if your district is using ClubRunner, or you can obtain that from Rotary International through data@rotary.org, or if you're using ClubMate or RICAS, that's an older software. We do have instructions on how you can get your data from ClubMate into a format that we can use and upload to your ClubRunner website. Each member will have their own username and password. They can manage their own profile. There are several different levels of access. Regular members would normally just have access towards editing their profile. Okay, they can change their password, upload their picture, and view the club directory. Other members can be given a higher level of access so they can participate and help the club in managing the content of the site. There's a higher level of access for managing the directory, managing the membership, you know, managing the committees, taking attendance, and then the highest level would be site administrator. So that would be making sure that everything on the site is good, right? You do have the ability of providing or changing access levels for the different users or the different members of the club. Okay, so I did mention ClubRunner is very easy to use. So I'm going to show you here really quickly how you can design the site. So we've incorporated a drag and drop system onto this latest version of ClubRunner, which is website 3.0. And here you can easily edit your banner. Okay, so you can load as many banners you want. Aside from that, you can also define your menu system. So the menu system, as you can see here from Green Hills Maitland, right, so you can see here this is their navigation menu, and then you can even have drop downs. So here's a better example for Parkwood Rotary. You can have a drop down system for a cleaner look on your website. Okay, so you're not running all your menus through the side or through the top. You can have a drop down system for your menu navigation. Now, putting up content on the site, we do employ several widgets. Now, the widgets on the left-hand side that you see here would be components. Okay, they're little pieces of application, and as you can see, we've labeled them accordingly. So, say for example, on this main column on the right, I want to put birthdays and anniversaries, which is a report. It's going to show members who are celebrating their birthdays for a particular month. And anniversaries or club anniversaries. Okay, it does not display the year, it just says, you know, it's their birthday this month. So what I do is I drag that and I drop it here. Okay, so that's how easy it is. If I want to delete it, I can delete that. I say okay. I'm going to cancel for now. I can control the settings, or I can change the settings of that widget, and as you can see here, my time threshold to display is just current month. Okay, but if I want to display, say, June and July, or July and August, I can do 2 months or 3 months here, which would display up to August because we're still in June. So that's the settings for that widget. Now, content-wise, let's go to the website content here. We do have our own proprietary editor with ClubRunner, and it works similar to Microsoft Word. So here, okay, as you can see from your screen, this looks very familiar. So I'm going to start typing. This is where you enter your content. So you just start typing, and just like in Word, what you do is you highlight the text. You can bold. I can change the font size. I can underline. I can change the font color if I wanted to. I can create a hyperlink to an email address or a website. So that's all possible with this editor. I can even insert text or images, I'm sorry. So here I have an image. I'm going to browse the server. I can go through the rotary images, which are provided by Rotary International. So say for example, I want the new branding for the logo. So we do have that here. So that's the master logo, or the master brand logo. That's what they call it. Okay, so I have that here. I can wrap the text around the logo, okay, or the image. You can insert, flash animation. You can insert videos as well. You can copy and paste from a different source. Like say for example here, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to right click. I'm going to select copy, and then from here, I'm going to say right click. I'm going to paste. Say OK. Okay, and there's my text. So that's really how easy it is to post content on the site. And in creating your newsletter with ClubRunner, it uses the same editor. So you're not using two different systems, you're not working with two different platforms, there's no software to use in creating your site. Again, as you can see from the sample sites or the live sites that I'm demoing here, the content here with this large picture for Parkwood, this was posted by a fellow Rotarian. Like you and me, it's very easy to use. So again, this is from June 15th. It's very current, in terms of the date when the information was posted. So you keep it fresh for content on the site. Now, again, like I said, it's the same editor that we use for the bulletin, and the bulletin is inline text. So to show you an example, and here I'll show you what a ClubRunner newsletter would look like. Okay, so June 17. So it's all inline text. When they receive this in their email, whether they're using Outlook or they're using Gmail or Yahoo, it's not an attachment that they need to open. It's not a link that they have to click on. They see the image right away. They see your newsletter right away. Okay, so I can scroll down, skim through the content, read it at a later time. But then again, it's very easy. So again, I don't have to open an attachment. It's not being caught in spam. It's following the industry standard, just like Constant Contact. Our newsletter, our bulletin feature, is very much similar to what Constant Contact is using. Now, aside from the email and the website and the bulletin, we also provide communication services with ClubRunner, and that's through our email services here. So composing an email, let's say for example I want to send an email to all my club members reminding them about the meeting. So all I really need to do is select active and honorary users here. I can select from a predefined template that I can create. I can have mail merge fields, so I can say first name, okay, and then let's say last name. I can have that as a mail merge field. And then I just start typing here. And you can see it's following the same editor. You can also attach documents to your email, and then all you need to do is click on send. Alright, so what else is included in ClubRunner? Aside from the website, the bulletin, the email communication, you do have document storage. So there's two places where you can store your documents. We have the edit download files, which is something that you would share on your homepage. So say for example, application forms, that's something that you would post on the homepage so people can download that form, whether it's a PDF or Word, so that the public can fill out that form and submit it back to your club. We also have what is called club documents. So that's a secure area. Members do need to log in before they can access that folder. And that's where you put, like, say, minutes of your meetings, financial statements that you want to share with your members of the club. So I do have a quick question here from Lori. The email for the newsletter, when you do send it out, so we have bulletin, and then we have managed bulletins here. So again, when you're composing the bulletin, you're just creating stories like you would on the site. So say for example, this May 1st, 2015, I'm going to preview that bulletin. So this is what my bulletin would look like. Pardon the gibberish. But as you can see, I have a banner, I have a picture, some text, and I got, you know, maybe a video here that they can play once they receive it. So once I have this bulletin, I just go back and I click on this bulletin here, right, for May 1st, and then all I need to do is click on send. So the system sends it automatically, and again, when they receive it in their inbox, this is what they would receive. So it's not a link, unless what you're doing is you're providing them this link, in which case they need to click on that link to see this. Another feature included with ClubRunner is photo albums. So aside from document storage, you can also store photos from your events, and the system does have an automated slideshow for photos. Okay. We also have an event calendar. So our event calendar, it's more than just posting events, you know, on a calendar. So as you can see here, we have the club calendar for this Richmond club in BC. They're in Canada. So they have like regular meetings. They have the president dinner, polio walk, okay, no meeting, which is Canada Day. And aside from posting, you know, details for that meeting, there's also a registration system on the event calendar system on ClubRunner. So what that means, your club members, they can actually RSVP, whether they're attending, they're declining, or they cannot come. You know, members who are undecided, okay, you can send them an email reminder, you can send them invitations for that particular event. We also have an online payment system with ClubRunner, which provides your members and the public the opportunity to pay for tickets. So say you're selling tickets for an event, okay, like this Orange Park here. They have an event on the 4th of July. So if you're selling tickets, you can actually sign up with ClubRunner's e-commerce module and provide everyone the ability to pay you know, the ticket fees online using a credit card. What else is included with ClubRunner? I did mention attendance. So ClubRunner does have an attendance tracker here, right? So all you need to do is input your attendance for the week, right? So you create the attendance for that week, right? So here you just add a meeting date, and you're basing that on the calendar here. So once you have that meeting, so you can track attendance. Let me just create another meeting here. You can specify members that attended that meeting. So say for example here I have May 1st, 2015. It's going to open that up, and here I can simply put, you know, Mike, I can select Joe, I can select Vivian, Andrew, Brian. So you pick and choose members that attended that meeting. Okay, if you have a larger club and you pretty much have a high attendance, you know, people attending your meeting, what you can do is just select everyone and then deselect those that did not attend the meeting. You can also, if you have like a internet connection at the venue, you can bring either a tablet or a laptop so that, you know, you can track attendance at the meeting itself. So it's in real time, right? But we do have a system where you can actually print a list, okay? If you don't have that internet connection at your meeting, we do have a print member list, which gives you the opportunity to print your roster, put a check mark, you know, beside their name, come back at a later time, and you know, take down the attendance. Now, for clubs who want to be a little high tech, right, we also offer an add-on, which is our barcode scanner unit. So what that is, it's a barcode device which scans barcodes. So ClubRunner will provide you barcodes. You can print them on Avery labels, which you can stick on the back of badges for your members. You can print them on a sheet of paper and then scan them. Okay, you can give the scanner to the greeter in the club that would be responsible in scanning the barcodes. It's a foolproof system. You can scan it 100 times, but it will only record that person once. And at the end of the day, you just attach that barcode onto a computer using the provided USB cable, and it's going to upload your attendance automatically onto the website for that particular meeting. We do provide reports as well for attendance. So we have, again, rule of 85, leave of absence, attendance exemption for attendance. Now, I did mention dues and billing. So dues and billing, is the ability or the feature which provides you the opportunity to create invoices for membership dues. So here, let me open up an invoice, and basically, you know, whether you're doing it annually, semi-annually, or quarterly, you can create the invoice. You can enter the line item, so say membership dues, expenses for meals, you can add that as a line item. Once you generate the invoice, you'll have the opportunity of previewing it first, okay, and then you can send the invoice to your members either by snail mail, so standard mail if you want to, you know, mail it to them through Canada Post or US Postal Services, or, you know, we're in the 21st century. ClubRunner provides this opportunity or feature. You can email the invoice to your members. So once you have the invoice generated, you're just selecting the members, okay, from your list. And before I select all here and email the selected invoices, you can view and print that invoice. So when they go through their email, this is what they're gonna see. So this is what the invoice would look like. So that's also how it would look like if you print it. So all you really need to do is put paper on your printer, go File, Print, or Control P from your computer, right? So now you're printing this invoice. When you do email it, so you're emailing that invoice to that member. With that online payment module from ClubRunner, it's going to provide your members the opportunity to pay for that invoice online using a credit card. We do provide the ability of exporting the invoices to QuickBooks. Most clubs are using QuickBooks for their financials, so that you can synchronize or update your records in QuickBooks in terms of your membership dues. Okay, so I'm just going to pause for a little bit and go through some of the questions here. Question from Ken: do you have written documentation? Yes, we do, Ken. We actually have our knowledge base, which is clubrunnersupport.com. Right? If you go onto that site, we have a wealth of resources, documentation, videos, on-demand videos, as you can see here. We have recorded webinars as well, and this webinar is also being recorded. You can submit a ticket. Our turnaround time is pretty fast, within 24 hours. So yeah, we do have, you know, documentation for ClubRunner. Right, so a quick question from Ed here: can access to attendance data be restricted to, say, the club, not the district and RI? Actually, Ed, the attendance module that I just demoed is only specific for your club. I don't believe Rotary International requires you to submit your club attendance to them, but your district does. Okay, so most districts would want to see how well your club is doing in terms of weekly attendance. So you do have that option of submitting it to your district. It's totally up to your club. Your follow-up question here: invoice module and add-on included in the base package. The dues and billing, or the invoice module to create invoices out of ClubRunner, is included in the base package. The add-on would be the ability to pay that invoice online with a credit card. Okay, so the add-on is the online payment part, but the ability to create invoices from ClubRunner, print that invoice, email that invoice, export it to QuickBooks, that's part of the base subscription, okay, or the base package for ClubRunner. Okay, so we're running short of time. We only have a half hour for this webinar, so I'm gonna mention some of the other features here. We went through dues and billing. We have committee management. Committee management allows you the opportunity to customize or organize your committees. Okay, so here we have, like, say, website committee, fundraising committee. We have our membership committee, our foundation committee. So you can specify who's a member of that committee. You can specify members of that committee and what their positions are. We also have an enhanced committee module, which is an add-on. Okay, and I'll show you all the add-ons for ClubRunner later on. The enhanced committee module gives additional features such as creating subcommittees, sending emails to committee members, and document storage specific for that committee. Okay. So, question from Ellen: can I create custom distribution list of friends of our club? Of course, Ellen, you can. That's a feature provided with ClubRunner, part of the base subscription. So as you can see here, from the admin screen, we have friends of the club. Friends of the club would be your potential members database. You can have as many friends as you want on your club. You can invite them to your events as well. Invite them to your weekly meetings. When you do send out an email through ClubRunner, not only are you able to send that email to your club members, but as you can see here, your friends are included as well. So if you're sending an email, say about an event, you can include those friends of the club as well in your email. Now, last but not least, what I want to mention is our sponsorship feature. So let me go back to this club, and the sponsorship feature in ClubRunner provides your club, the opportunity to solicit for local advertising. So what that means, and I want you to pay close attention to the scrolling banner here, you can actually solicit for local advertising, whether it's local companies in your community, like a local hardware store, pharmacy, or what have you. Some clubs, they even let their own members, advertise their business on the site. So these are hot links to the company's website. To give you an idea, clubs would generally charge anywhere between $50 to $200 per sponsor per year. So if you have 5 sponsors at $200 per year, that's $1,000 going back to your club. 100% of the revenue goes back to your club. You can use it to potentially, pay for your ClubRunner subscription, or just like the Richmond Club or this Parkwood Club in Australia, they're actually using it as a revenue generating activity. Emailing your newsletter on ClubRunner, right? Your sponsors are showing up here, right? So they're getting as much exposure as well. So let's talk about pricing. How much is ClubRunner, right? So let's go to our pricing page here. It's based on the number of members in a club, which includes both active and honorary. A club of under 20 members, we start at $19.95. Between 21 to 30, that would be $24.95. So this is our pricing schedule. Subscriptions are payable annually upfront. Okay, so it's a 1-year contract, and we do have a one-time setup fee of $199. So what's the next step? Next step would be ordering ClubRunner. Once you have board approval, all you need to do is submit an order form to us. As Rotarians, we'll take your word that you have approval from your board of directors. We'll process that order, create everything. Once everything's set up, we'll email you an invoice. And our preferred method for payment would be a check from your club. Clubs outside of the United States and Canada, we do have an online payment where you can pay us through either wire transfer or by credit card. Haven't presented it to the board? You can request a free 30-day trial. So again, our website is www.clubrunner.ca. We have this big button right here to request a trial. So it's a free 30-day, no financial obligation trial. It's a full functioning site. We provide plenty of documentation resources to help you go through what ClubRunner is about and how you can present this to your board of directors and use it for your club. We do have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Once you subscribe, if you're not happy within 30 days, we return your money back. Okay. So I do want to take this opportunity. I do apologize for the short half-an-hour webinar. Thank you for your time. Thank you for attending the webinar. Please do visit our website, www.clubrunner.ca. Please email, call us. We do have a toll-free phone number should you have any questions. And again, thank you for your time, and hope you would subscribe to ClubRunner. Thank you, and may you have a great afternoon.